finally get a chance to start the episode, and the queen gets herself abducted by aliens. At least now we know who was being abducted. Anyways, hello everyone, welcome back to A Noble Legacy here on Touchy Elf. I am Abigail, and today we're going to do something really risky. And what that is that although Olivia had already asked to rejoin the Moreland Coven, she was denied. She's going to ask again. So, she's actually going to go over to Diana's house and ask to join the coven. And then she's going to take Emily with her to a nightclub. And the two sisters will wipe out the Moreland Coven together. So first, we're going to go ahead and go to Diana's and ask her if we can rejoin the coven. Okay then, so this is where Diana lives. Now the reason why Olivia is willing to help the Amazons face her and defeat her is that she's not sure about whether or not if Diana's feelings for her are in fact real. She's actually not too sure about a lot of things about Diana anymore, and doubts her. And was kind of wanting to leave her coven anyways. So we're going to apply to join the Moreland Coven. And I already asked, but can you please take me back? Yay! So, Diana has fallen for our little trick. So we have been accepted back into the Moreland Coven. And now, I guess we might as well just be a bit romantic, I guess. Keep her, guessing. So let's, cough and woohoo. I know that you have work in maybe 2 hours, but do you think you would be interested in, well... And I promise I'll move back in after my mother's passed, because she's living with her sister to help take care of Rita and their mother, and Yasmin. Please don't crash. It probably wasn't the best coffin to woohoo in, and I wouldn't be surprised if both of them have splinters now. But hey, one of the hazards of woohooing in a coffin. Okay, and yes, you gotta go to work. Okay, time to get you back home. Thank you. Now I gotta go back and help my sister. Performed poorly. The woohoo didn't go so well. How embarrassing. Poor thing. Like, get you back inside as soon as we can, Olivia. The reason why Olivia has agreed to help is because, like I said, she doesn't think Diana wants what's best for her anymore. And she also thinks, and she also made an agreement that if she helps that the queen will not force her to not become a vampire. Candace, do you have work today? Darn it, you do not. Okay, we will get around to doing a story with Katniss. Just not now. Right now we have vampires to take care of, don't we, Emily? Do we have enough to make 3? No, I'm short plasma fruit. Okay then, it shouldn't be that hard. I just need to order 5 packs. Who knew that wiping out a coven would be so expensive? Vampire secrets. Plasma seeds. There we go. Oh, you'll probably also notice that Ria's not here. She's in safe hands. She is with Katerina. And is enjoying some quality time with her kittens. Those tombstones are the various men who have been inside the tribe. One of them is has an interesting story behind it. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It's not you. Okay, it's this one. Davidin Pargro. I think Letitia was pregnant with Jewel, and she went to the spa in order to do a fertility stretch thing. No, thank you. And the yoga instructor died, and since I could, so I took his tombstone so it wouldn't be lying there. So, yep, that's that story. Hey, Katniss, why don't you water these? We can all help and take care of things, and you don't really have anything else better to do right now. So, yeah. I'm definitely curious, statistically, how many vampires have you cured? Uh-oh. Okay. The pink bib. Callie is sitting next to a new kid at lunch when she spies something pink in his lunch bag. Is it a bib? The kid smiles nervously and claims that he got his baby sister's lunch again. Then the bib falls out where everyone can see it. Pick it up or just ignore it. Just ignore it. Lunch is almost over when a class bully notices the bib on the floor. He can't wait to find the little baby who dropped it. But the new kid says nothing, and neither does Callie, who may have just made a new friend. That's good. So we've cured 5 vampires. And GitCon's in town. Let's see, what are you up to? Watching comedy? Garlic stench misery. Olivia is so miserable from the smell of garlic that she will have a hard time trying to drink plasma. That's probably a good thing. If we go here, let me show you her powers. I did change them a little bit because she originally had this eternally welcome garlic immunity. I gave her the bat form, that way she can get places faster. I also gave her full vampiric might. Because, well, her family is the warrior family. I mean, as soon as everything loads in, Yasmin was a warrior. Dina was the first Amazonian warrior. And put up a lot of the defenses for the vampires. And she was also a great mixologist and could make potions that could influence people's emotions. Anyways, we'll go ahead and add. Nope. You're not done yet. Pop that inside your inventory. And we need to make 2 more. I have to watch you like a hawk, don't I, in order to get this done. Hopefully we can become enemies with them. There's only 3 vampires left, right? I'm not going completely crazy. Yes, there are only 3 vampires left because Olivia is being excluded from that. Okay then. So, yeah, I'll tell you when the drinks are done. Okay, Leanna, I'm going to make this very clear. I'm doing important business for the Queen. We can go with Olivia sometime and have some sister time later. Anyways, back to skipping ahead so you don't have to watch drinks being made. It even makes a gross bubbling noise. Okay, anyways. Now, Emily has agreed that she will take on the other 2 vampires, and that Olivia is probably the only person who's strong enough to take on Diana. So we're going to go ahead and give you a vampire cure, and you're not allowed to drink that, okay? Now, Olivia will go over to the club and start a gathering. Moreland Coven, start a gathering. We'll gather at a nightclub. Okay, not the bar that I was expecting. Okay, then. Let's, go here together. And we're going to bring Emily. Okay, now Emily, you need to change your clothes. That way people don't know that it's you. Do you have another everyday outfit? That's not gonna cut it. I guess you can do this. I mean, it looks like pub gear, nightclub gear. Okay then. So go here. And introduce yourself to you. And now while you're doing that, we're going to Olivia is going to confront Diana. We're going to start by resigning from the Coven. So, She's very confused that we have suddenly done that. It's too bad that you want to leave. I guess I'll see you around town. And why did you have to have work? Just why? I have to take another vacation day. Take vacation. Okay then, let's get back to it. Mock outfit. Imply that mother's a llama and mock plasma thirst. That should do it. Okay. So now since we're no longer part of the Coven, we can actually get away with doing a lot more stuff. So we're going to insult her fang size. Come on, Diana, I know that you really like music, but I'm gonna give you the cold shoulder. We've been dating since I was a teenager, Diana. Well, it's kind of your fault, Olivia, that you were so anxious to fall in love and to taste immortality. Slave vampire. The bartender is like, what's going on? If you never really loved me or cared about me and just wanted me to fill in your ranks of potential people to fight the Amazons, then I want nothing more to do with you. You never married a sad event in any Sim's life. Don't cry in the closet. Oh look, there's Diana. We'll imply that your mother's a llama. And go meet, oh, you already know Dina. Anyways, go tell an incredible story. And we'll continue our endeavors. I'm afraid that this isn't over yet, Diana. You see, I am a true Amazon. And I will slay you. I will cure you of your vampirism and end your curse and save my people. Because I know who I care about more, and it's not you. And look, there's, Nina. Slay vampire. Oh, hey, look, it's the Grim Reaper. I didn't think he would show up. Oh, Dina's so proud of us. Oh, we lost. I'm ready for round 2. Slay vampire. Don't go crying in that closet. Ooh, we can vampirically duel her. Does that mean I can, yep, slay vampire? Ooh, let's actually not have 2 vampire fights going on at the same time. Oh, he is part of the Moreland Coven. So, funny story about her. I was doing some prep stuff for the Moreland Coven, and she was outside and burned to death, and the Grim Reaper wouldn't save her. She's dazed. And now for the vampiric duel we've all been waiting for. Olivia versus Diana. Who's the stronger vampire? Probably Diana, because Olivia is... she's not a fledgling, she's like the next level. Yeah, she's a minor vampire, and Diana is a, master vampire. Olivia is getting into her first fight. But it took Olivia absolutely no trouble. And she's now a prime vampire. And with that, the threat to the Amazons is gone. He thought that was strange. Wait till you see it a second time. And now this would be a great time, oh, hugs, to say that Diana is actually a sim that someone else made. And I don't remember who you are, but thank you so much for making such a beautiful sim, who pretty much inspired the whole thing, even though she is definitely not an evil sim. I want to make that very clear. Diana was never an evil sim. She was a cheerful, good music lover. And I am definitely going to miss her. But I'm also going to say this other thing. That what I just said is very true. Diana has been around since the first Amazon Queen. And she and Olivia did start dating when Olivia was a teenager, because I was testing out a mod for teenagers that would allow them to have relationships with adults. Needless to say, it didn't work as intended. So, it was just, I don't know, it was really fun. Thank you for making her, and I really enjoyed playing with her, even if this was not the story you had in mind. And yes, I will be coming home. But first, we need to take care of a few things. And it's pretty simple. I mean, the Moreland Coven will disappear, and they will not be a threat, but I'm not going to promise that they won't be the only vampire threat we'll face. If anything, they might just be the first. So I'm going to have Emily call the queen. And she is pretty much going to tell the queen that Olivia held up her end of the bargain. And the queen will allow it's going to hang out tonight. No, we'll go out to dinner real soon though. So the queen has decided to establish Olivia as the provider. The provider is not so much an honorary, but it's an Amazonian title that will pretty much allow Olivia to take care of any and all Amazon children. So she will eventually have to move to her own house, but she will be able to take care of kids, and I already have the perfect house in mind, and I cannot wait for you to see it. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this episode of A Noble Legacy here on Touchy Elf. Terrible match. It's probably best to stay apart. There's a lot of dislike here, like a lot. I bet you're very happy, Olivia. So it says that Diana is your master. Is Lilith also your master? Yes. We might have to square that someday, but who knows, it might just be for the best. So, yeah, I think I ended the episode like 2 minutes ago, so stay in touch. Goodbye.